Hi everyone, thanks for giving us a second while we ran off to go take our quick little break. We are back, everybody's stretched, refreshed a little bit, and we are ready to keep tackling these crazy books in the archive. Poor Toman has summoned these particular heroes from across the universe to assist him in putting himself back together. He's found himself quite beside himself with a bunch of small Tomans running around, stealing books of immense power and running deeper into the archive. Our heroes were able to deal with the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Just now, they ran into a room with several mice with experiments set up around them. They found out that the mice were the ones doing the experiment on them. And some of them walked away with some new abilities that they didn't have before walking into the situation with these mice. So that's cool. They also got the answer to the life, the universe, and everything, which is 42.
Now, if only we knew the question.
We almost knew it. Almost. We were 5 minutes away before they put that bypass in on Earth. And our heroes are sort of standing with a box of little Tomans in a lab cage. You're free to head back to the center, the set where you first originally came from before you branched off to the left, and return those little Tomans to the mid-sized Toman, who is still Ant-Man 2 toddler-sized.
So then drop those off and head down the center.
Yeah, you bring the cage to him, and he opens it up. He opens his mouth and drops all the Tomans into himself, and he gets a few inches taller.
It's so weird.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm just glad he didn't grab a steaming kettle to pour down his mouth afterwards, Alex.
Oh no!
Wow. Wow.
Deep cut.
Deep cut.
And you all find yourselves with a path in front of you and a path off to the right.
I guess middle path if we're still going left to right.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Awesome. So you go making your way down, down, down into the depths of the archive, heading up the central path. As you're making your way, the books do begin to stretch and spread again, and you find yourselves walking in a medieval castle of some sort. Every now and then there's a couple of banners of different colors. You see a banner that's red and gold, one that's green and white. There's a blue one and a yellow one as well as you're making your way through. They sort of alternate every now and then. And you all find yourself standing in the corridor of a castle in front of this big wooden door.
Did any of those banners have crests or symbols on them, or just colors?
They all had a crest on them, as a matter of fact. There's one that
It's Harry
has...
Potter.
There is one that has a lion on it, one that has a snake, one with a raven, and one with a badger.
Okay.
Called it.
I thought it was Game of Thrones because I got really worried there.
Me too.
I was like, oh, this is the dangerous one.
I was like Harry Potter.
So my fear was Game of Thrones. So
At least we're not in Westeros with superpowers. That would be bad, wouldn't it?
Hey, there's still one more door after this, so let's not rule it out.
Oh, sorry.
You hear legally distinct flute music playing somewhere.
hey, at least it's not Chronicles of Narnia.
Ooh.
That was
And
my other guess.
Push open the door.
Awesome. The door creaks open. You find yourself in a large stone room that's sort of loaded up with all kinds of stuff. You do find a couple of the little Tomans have been petrified. They're sort of floating in the air in these blue bubbles, sort of stuck in place. You find a number of different keys and various desks around, and at the far end of the room, you see this.
Dun dun dun.
What's this?
It is
What's
a
this?
beautiful brass mirror with a big
no.
reflective surface, like most mirrors have.
I don't want to.
Gonna get roasted.
I know.
Well, it looks like they're all already collected for us, so
I'm going to assume that I know things that my character does not know. So I'm gonna go look at the mirror.
Oh, Derek's a
Mortis isn't a
millennial,
Harry
right?
Potter fan.
Yeah, but he's also like, he would have been a heavy metal kind of,
Mm.
Heavy Metal the movie, not Harry Potter the movie. Kind of kid.
Go
Yeah,
for
you
it,
go
buddy.
up, Mortis, and you look in the mirror, and what is it that Mortis desires most?
Standing next to him is his ghostly boyfriend, but he's alive and breathing, and he has a family. He's got kids.
I would like for you to make a will save for me.
22.
Mortis is able to just pull himself away from being sucked into the sort of the intoxicating pool of the mirror.
Up into it.
Mortis, are you okay?
That was odd. Starts rubbing his face.
Do you see something in there?
Yeah. Obviously, it's some sort of cursed object or something.
Okay.
Cursed how? Well, it can't be that bad. I'll zip up and look in the mirror.
Oh god.
It's like, Dave, he said Kurt. Oh, crap.
What is it that Dave desires most?
Well,
Action
There.
figures.
he's already got that. It's a
But those are alternate dimension action
He's got a
figures.
Toys R Us just surrounded by.
Well, what he wants most is he sees that there is agents, and his father, Death Race, has been apprehended and put in power restraints. So whatever that weird vision of him, I don't know, shattering the universe because he corrupted the. What's that fancy
Wellspring.
word? The velocity.
Wellspring of velocity. Or
Wellspring of velocity. Yeah, that that doesn't happen. An old Daddy Death Race, he's off to the lockdown in Tennessee.
Mm. Please give me a will save.
I hate when you say stuff like that.
You knew.
I knew, but my character didn't. See,
Consequences.
I have to be fast and impetuous. That's what I do.
It's true. It's what he do.
I guess I'll give you a hero point then.
Complication.
Miss your impetuous.
That's a 25. That's not terrible.
Yeah, but the 25, since you got a 25, give me a perception check.
Okay.
see out did
Keep rolling till you fail. I see how it is. No, it's good. Oh, that's a 15.
As you're looking in the mirror, sort of pulling yourself away from its pull, you see deep in the back of the mirror, there are a couple of little Toman figures, and they have a copy of the book Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and they're sort of dancing around and they're mocking you
In the mirror?
in the mirror.
Yo, Derek, I don't know what you're talking about. The mirror looks fine to me. And hey, some of those little critter things that have got a Harry Potter book in the mirror and they're dancing around. Like, we might have to go in and get them.
Critter thing.
We have to go into the mirror.
Look, all I know is those guys are inside the mirror with a book. I mean, you want me to jet in real fast, like? Or is that a bad idea?
Are you even sure that you can go into the mirror, or that? What if you ran into the mirror at your speed?
Ooh, yeah. But, like, if those things are in there, there has to be a way in, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if running straight at it is the way.
That's Dave's only answer.
That's not true.
I mean, we could poke it with something and see if it goes through before we
I'm-
start running into it.
I'm gonna fly on over and go, yes, Dave, that is exactly how you do. And I'm gonna try, without looking at Dave, I'm gonna reach in and try to reach into the mirror.
Awesome.
Because, well, I'm a ghost-ish, kind of, not really.
I'm a ghost. Please give me another will save, Mr. Ghost.
Going ghost.
$25.
Awesome. So Mortis, you do exude your force of personality over the mirror, so it's not sucking you in. You're able to push yourself in with your arm. You sort of reach in up to your shoulder, and it's just not quite enough to reach the little Tomans in there. But you are in the mirror at this point. Your arm is in the mirror at this point.
Resonant will go over and grab his arm, his one that's outside the space, and then kind of look back to Bowman and the rest of the group and said, "Give me a hand."
Yeah, all
sure.
right.
So we can basically all we can all hold on to him as he reaches a little bit further into the mirror.
Not to tear him in half.
I'm hoping not.
Zoink, Centuria.
And is anyone looking in the mirror as they're assisting?
No, trying not to.
Yeah, I mean, those of us who haven't looked in still haven't heard what the others
Yeah.
have seen.
I low-key feel like Centuria would look. Like, she's crazy. She'd be like, what are they seeing?
And I mean,
What is it?
I wasn't harmed by looking into the mirror the first time, and I didn't see anything terrible, so I would probably look. Like, no, Derek, a little to your left. No, they're over there in that corner. Like, just try and direct him where he's reaching.
All right. In that case, Dave and Centuria, give me a will save.
Yeah.
Mortis said cursed. Resonant knows cursed.
It
It's
didn't
bad.
look cursed to me. You know.
Ooh, I only got a 17. Oh,
Oh, I
anyone-
think I want to spend one of my hero points because 11 looks bad. 11 looks real bad. Go ahead and re-roll that.
I'm gonna keep mine.
You're a crazy woman. And that becomes a 25 because it's a hero point reroll. Yeah.
So yeah, Overdrive, you're just like, it's over there. It's over there. You don't even see what's going on in the mirror anymore. Centuria, what is Centuria's deepest desire?
PG-13.
Centuria sees like a really, really perfect world, like no crime whatsoever, like white picket fence type thing, and then in the background there's like a cookout, and Dave and her father actually are sitting at a table like waiting for her.
Aw,
Sad.
That's sweet.
so wholesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get sucked into the mirror.
You do not get all the way sucked in the mirror, but you do suffer the first degree of failure, which is dazed, and it is cumulative. So you're sort of feeling like, oh, I should go deeper. Like you're gazing into it more, seeing just that invitation, that family that's finally reunited and not torn apart by death and the apocalypse.
So y'all watch Centuria just walk partially into the mirror.
Where are you going? We're holding on to Mortis.
Stretch. Come here, you little shits.
Mortis, over there. Over there. You might have to look a second, but they're right over
Well,
there.
at this point, I'm figuring I'm probably into my the other shoulder. The rest of, I've
Mhm. One of them does bite you in your insubstantial fingers.
Rude.
whack.
Can I reach them? I mean, I'm looking in. Can I reach them?
Yeah, you
Come here,
think
you go.
between you and Mortis, you're able to reach him this turn.
Get out here.
However, I
Dragon
do
over
need one more will save from Centuria.
Uh-oh.
23.
Okay, Centuria, you're able to sort of pull yourself out of it at this point.
I'm like, oh,
Whew. Up to your shoulders in the mirror, but you snap out of it and back up. And all of you do grab a hold of the little Tomans that are in the mirror, the ones who aren't, stupefied above you, floating around in those little bubbles. And you have the copy of the book. You have the Harry Potter book.
which one is it?
It's the
Philosopher's
Philosopher's Stone.
Stone.
So Bowman's been there, like in the chain, looking the other way, his eyes closed the whole time. Seriously, what are you all seeing in that mirror?
Things that can't happen. Things that you
Mud.
want.
Sure is just looking at things, just like Lon.
Hey, you okay?
Okay, I guess I'm not really missing anything then.
Go ahead and look.
No. It said, Mordis, you said it shows what you want.
Shows what you can't have and what you want.
Wait.
Yeah, I know exactly what's in there.
Oh, you knew what I saw isn't gonna happen? Oh man.
What I saw definitely can't happen. All right,
Wow.
For real?
let's
Like
get
that's
our
for sure
stuff
how it
back.
works?
Maybe it's different for everybody that looks.
I hope so.
Read the book and find out.
Read the series.
Don't just stop with book 1. It gets way better.
Hey, I got the quickness 10.
Done.
Done. Oh man. I hope so.
Well, then obviously Overdrive would figure out that it could possibly yours was in the realm of possibility.
Magic
So-
makes my head hurt.
So can we grab one of the wizard hats to dump the Tomans in?
Yes.
Dump him in the sorting hat.
Just the sorting hat, yeah.
Ooh, this isn't like a hat from the D&D cartoon, is it? Because they always pulled Tiamat out of that hat. It was never good. Like they should have took that hat from that wizard kid. Like seriously.
Yeah, you all are in the you are all in the room of requirement. So whatever you require, it can be given to you right away. So you got a hat full of Tomans.
The problem is, as soon as we leave, that disappears. It's only good for when we're in the room.
Okay, get ready to catch them once we step out of the room.
Right. So we'll head back to Toman and give him his next gaggle of totems.
Awesome.
Eats them.
As he noms on them.
Yeah, he does eat them. So he he takes whatever you've acquired to put them in. He lifts them up. He shakes the little Tomans into his mouth, and now he's about 8 feet tall.
How tall are
Wow.
you?
I get much taller than this. Well, not much taller than this. Just much taller than this.
It's almost like looking up at Scrivener when he's riding that bike. Gives you a crick in the neck.
Oh, he still has that bike.
Yes.
And tell him to move on to something more sophisticated. People are starting to realize that he's out of place.
One more room, one more book, right?
One more book, yes.
All right, let's go track it down.
Excellent. You all head down the right-hand tunnel. And as you're making your way through the archive, the books begin to give way, and you start to find yourselves walking in a forest in the dark. Your feet are sort of squishing down in the mud and the muck. And up ahead in the gloom, you see a small cabin in the woods.
Wait.
There's
I'm,
so many ways this could go wrong.
I'm floating, so I'm not getting muck all over my nice new outfit.
That's fair. I have a map, and I'm going to switch us over to the roll.
Oh no!
Oh no.
There's a map. We're
That's a
doomed.
bad sign.
That's not good.
Map of Doom.
Doom, doom, doom.
Oh boy, I'm looking at those tokens there.
I'm gonna sing the Doom
First off,
song
how
now.
dare you?
First off, how dare you?
So yeah, you all find yourself in this beautiful cabin in the woods. It's a little run down. It's a little sketchy looking.
Hey, wait a second.
Is there a moose head above the fireplace?
You can't see from this distance, but you assume so.
Is there a reason we're our teenage selves?
Yes.
Go look in the windows.
What?
Yeah, I guess we get up to the
Wait, are we in the cabin or outside the cabin?
We're outside the cabin.
You all are outside
Okay.
the cabin.
We work our way to-
right back.
Okay. Oh, we're way down there. I was
Yeah.
Like, I was like, wait a minute, that's my teenage way. Hey.
Hey.
Hey!
Centuria, you cougar. I'm only 14 in there. What are you doing?
I'm also very concerned.
I didn't even notice that.
I was like, am I in a band?
I guess we'll head up to the
This
cast.
one time
to the
at band
cabin.
camp? Oh.
Wrong book.
Oh, sorry.
We head up to the creepy cabin in the creepy woods.
Yes. Just don't touch anything.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
I'm
are.
just-
There are windows all around. You're able to look into the windows. Are you all trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
For sure.
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 Please give me stealth checks.
Yay,
Stealth.
stealth.
Is Centuria also supposed to be teenage? And you just don't have a
Oh,
token? Or-
That is correct. Yes.
Okay.
I
Oh,
got a
no.
rock. I got a rock.
Oh, good.
I
The
am-
scary ghost got a rock.
I am keeping my stealth score because
Bowman
it's not
is
her strong
done.
suit. Bowman is the only stealthy one.
It's over.
What are you all doing?
Crunch, crunch, crunch. I'm stepping on every stick in the forest, obviously.
I rolled an 8.
I'd imagine Resonance actually floating off the ground. It just doesn't matter because she's in the wide open.
So,
Yeah.
good job, Bowman. Good job, just Bowman.
Yep.
It's like D&D where the rogue is sneaky and everyone in their plate armor is like clang, 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 clang. And the rogue is like, why did I put ranks in stealth again? It doesn't matter. The party has been heard.
It's so I can hide.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So as you were all approaching the cabin, you can hear Seven's voice very clearly say, "Did you guys hear that outside?"
It's probably me. My effects are going off.
You're rustling in the wind very loud.
Gemma, Derek, there's voices out there. I hear them. Don't you hear them? And Gemma and
Hey.
Derek sort of look at her and they kind of shrug. Both of them are sitting in front of a TV in the cabin. It's a very old 70s wood panel TV.
Hey, wait, this is when Overdrive is 14, not when Kevin is 14.
Same, Kevin.
But the cabin is 14.
And you see Derek is sort of fiddling around with a he's sort of fiddling around with a tape recorder on his chair, and he's like, "Whatever, you can't hear anything out there. It's nothing. It's just the woods. This is what we really need to pay attention to."
Are we remembering this from a time past?
You are not remembering this from a time past.
Yeah, that's last time you were in bed with Centuria when you were 14.
Well, I don't think I see that yet, unless that wall is open over there. Like, from where we're at, like, I don't think we're aware of that just yet. Oh wow! Look at Jace Kestrel bringing up those Friday nights on CBS.
The Duke of Hazzard, followed by the Incredible Hulk.
There's my childhood.
Walking away slowly.
Linda Carter is very excited. What are you all doing?
Well, I guess seeing some of our teenage selves in the front window there, yeah, I never hung with Seven. Like, I kind of showed up as she was disappearing, so I'm very perplexed. Mortis, what the heck is this?
What's what?
Well, like, is this before I joined the team? Like, is this a memory?
No, I think it's just this place playing with our perceptions.
Oh,
I mean, this is every horror trope. Teenage kids go to a cabin in the woods, They read the evil book. They uncover the evil artifact. They hook up at camp. And then get killed because they hooked up at camp.
I'm giving everybody a
Oh,
hero
it's-
point.
It's the sin rule
Wait.
from the first Scream movie. Okay. But if I'm not in the cabin, that means I'm safe, right? Does that mean I'm not in the story?
Strata, Bantos, Kanda.
Can I like fly around and look in the other window?
You sure can.
Um,
But that incantation begins to read aloud from Derek on
no.
the tape
Oh.
recorder that he's messing with.
I thought that was the TV.
That was not the TV. That was a diegetic noise.
My daughter is inside the TV set.
Yeah, I'm probably moving towards the door,
Did
actually.
you try to save your daughter? I changed the channel. Shit didn't work. I got out.
So Centuria, you're flying around the cabin, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick lap.
so I'm guessing I've been cast as a stoner. So
You're Bender from the Breakfast Club. That's where I'm going.
You do notice as that incantation finishes, there's a flash of lightning and thunder around all of you, and Seven screams and falls to the ground.
Okay, then I am definitely going to the door.
Yeah, with hearing Seven in pain, that lights a fire under Resonant, and she goes to the door with Bowman.
I'm going after Derek and his stupid tape deck.
Well, I guess we're done stealthing then.
Yeah, can Centuria fly in through a
I am.
window?
Yep. Everybody go ahead and roll for initiative for me.
No, I was afraid he was
Are we
going to
gonna
say something
fight?
like that.
I don't know. It's
Allow
up to you guys.
myself-
Oh
not me.
no!
To fight myself.
Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I literally rolled a 1.
That's okay. I rolled a 3.
Sweet, same Z's.
Why did 3 of us get a 9?
Because the dice roller is cruel.
Because apparently I unleashed the incantation of doom.
You never listen to the incantation out loud. Everybody knows that. Alright, do I have everybody? I think I have everybody. Okay.
Well, at least you have all the heroes.
Yes. I was making sure I had all my character sheets popped up.
Oh, that's a whole lot of tokens. Whole lot of tokens going on.
Oh Lord,
Whole lot of tokens going on.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Don't
I'll be
worry
right
about
back.
it. How bad could it be?
Pretty bad.
Well,
Really?
my question is, did you roll on the on the random monster table, or did you actually bet on the mermaids?
I feel like I should get that reference in me, and I don't.
Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, I only saw that once. I mean, it was a good movie, but I didn't see it enough to get that dialogue.
I may have watched it a few dozen times.
I don't think I've ever watched it.
It's so good.
It's got Baby Thor in it.
Does
I
have
knew I
Baby
had
Thor
him.
in it. Where's Seven? There she is. Okay. Alright, sorry everybody at home. There's a lot of initiatives being rolled here.
No.
So many initiatives.
Alright. So, start descending order. We have Overdrive, Teen Overdrive, Resonant Teen, Mortis, Deathgate, Seven, somebody else, Centuria, Bowman. Or sorry, this is Teen Centuria. I don't know
Yeah.
why I didn't name her.
Teen Turia.
Teen Turia.
Teen
You
Turia.
beat me by 1 second.
Okay, now I named her. Then Bowman,
Or
then
s-
Resonant, then regular Centuria.
Or would that be Centenia?
Centenia. I like it.
Wow. That's all I'm gonna say there.
All right, so Overdrive, you're up. What would you like to do?
I find it completely out of character that Teen Overdrive would be second in initiative. I'm just going to say that. I remember. I guess I will, since we've given up on stealth, and oh wait, Resonant's not in the room. So
I haven't made it in the house yet. No.
I will zip into 7 and see if I can help with what's going on. Hello, people that I don't know. This is so
Hello.
awkward.
Hello,
so awkward.
citizens.
Hello, citizens. No,
Oh my God.
I only do that when I'm protecting secret identities. She's in distress.
Yeah, she does appear to be in distress.
Oh boy, and I got no. You know what? Since I'm all concerned with my good friend 7 there, I'm gonna spend a hero point and get that. Is it beginner's luck advantage to get a +5 in a skill you don't necessarily have?
That's beginner's luck. Yep.
Yes. All right. So I will do that, and then so I'll roll the treatment to see if I can figure out what's wrong with her and add 5 to that for an 11.
As you're looking at her overdrive, sort of examining her very quickly with your super speed, her face is very placid. She did scream and she fainted, but she doesn't seem to be hurt in any way.
Okay.
As you're sort of examining her, going over with your super speed, making sure there's no lacerations, cuts, nicks, or anything like that. Her face shifts into this horrible demonic visage, and she says, "Thanks for helping me, lover boy. Join us."
Whoa! Hey, wait a second. There's a whole lot of subtext in that conversation.
One of us. One of us.
Join us, Davy. Join us.
Oh, it is one of those creepy horror movies.
I'll swallow your soul.
Yes.
So I guess that's it for me. I moved in and did my treatment thing, so that's probably it for me for the round.
Are you not gonna move my action away?
I imagine I'm a little flat-footed by the demon face looking thing, so I will not move action away. Let's keep it interesting. You know, right there on the edge of trouble.
Well, Overdrive the teen is a little preoccupied at the moment. He doesn't know anything's going on outside. He's going to
That's so
continue
good.
enjoying his
I want
time.
to know that about myself.
The Gemma teen, she is going to shriek and she's going to try to push Overdrive away from 7. Get away from her, you brute, or whatever. I guess
Brute?
Andy could decide what she would say.
Hmm.
And she's
I
going
would-
to
Go ahead.
Tempest Flash
Oh, ow.
Overdrive.
That's rude.
That's not quite a shove. That's a you get away from her now type of attack.
Oh, and you crit. That's nice.
I
That's
didn't roll.
real
I didn't
nice.
roll it. I didn't roll it.
Man,
You got to resist that with fortitude too, Kevin.
really?
Teenage drama.
DC 23.
Oh, you kidding me?
No.
I missed by 1.
You take a bruise.
It is what it is.
There's another
Okay.
one of those coming next round too.
Shut up. You're not helping.
So yeah, she sort of cocks back, she stands up, and she summons down this lightning bolt that crashes through the roof of the cabin, strikes you, and you start buzzing. And with your
Whoa.
super speed perception, you feel another one coming this way.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
Mortis.
I am going to fly into the room in front of Deathgate and try to, and then basically, here's what I want to do, and don't tell me what I need to roll. I want to grab the tape that he was just playing from his tape deck by basically ghosting through it and coming out with the cassette.
Awesome. Well, that'll be, we'll start with an unarmed attack to try to hit him first. Not to hit him, but to hit the thing he's holding.
That was a 28 on that.
I reckon a
Jack.
28 will hit. Yeah, yep, that'll hit.
God, I hope so. Because it would have hit me. Adult me.
Awesome. So yeah, then we'll make an opposed unarmed check for you to basically hit it away from him. or to hit it away. You know, to.
Wow. I didn't get a command, but I need to hydrate.
So I think that's just a fighting check for poor Deathgate. Ooh, he rolls an 8, and then go ahead and make another unarmed check for me, Josie.
13.
Well, it's not an impressive scuffle, but you are able to get it away from him. And you phase it. Is that what you do?
Yeah, basically, I was basically I'm flying in as a ghost and basically just reaching through his tape deck and removing the cassette, so I have the cassette in my hand.
Awesome.
I'm assuming it's a cassette because it's.
It is a cassette. Yep. So you yank the cassette out of the tape player. It does that thing where the tape goes and it stops with the incantations it was making.
And I just kind of want to look at it to see, if it's got a label on it, if it's a mixtape or whatever.
Mixtape. Mixtape.
Demonic Mixtape Volume 1.
It says Nobi Expedition Log.
And given Mortis's background and his love for all things spooky, ghostly, and horror, is there any chance I can make an occult check to see if I recognize what book we're in?
100%.
15?
You appear to have entered the Evil Dead. You appear to have entered the Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
That wasn't a book. That was a movie.
But there was a book in the movie.
Darn it, magic.
Stupid magic library.
And you know that the Deadite curse spreads very quickly, and the only way to dispatch a Deadite is with dismemberment.
Of course. And where's my goddamn boomstick?
Back at the S Mart.
Hero points.
Shop smart. Shop S smart.
All right, here we go. Deathgate, his face sort of morphs into a Deadite face. He says, "Hey, look, guys, it's one of those ghosts. We gotta deal with that." And he's gonna open the soul vault and try to suck you in, Mortis.
Oh, geez.
That's Mortis's
No.
trick.
Oh no.
What happens if you put a bag of holding in a portable hole?
Bad stuff happens.
Whoops! Whoops!
He only gets a 10 to hit you, though. Yeah, so he rips open his chest, and the soul vault itself, you see the soul vault has been sort of warped and morphed a little bit. You can see the Necronomicon's face in the vault, and the teeth open up, and it looks like a mouth is trying to swallow you, your soul, whole and all.
This is payback for Adventure.
And 7 is going to grab a number 2 pencil and attempt to stab Overdrive.
Dang.
What is this? Dark Knight? Like, no.
Of course, she's doing a magic trick.
I love that movie.
Watch this pencil disappear. It's gone.
Oh, I love that scene.
Could be worse. It could be Demon Knight.
Great.
That's a 90s movie for you kids at home.
I saw that in theaters.
Same.
She gets a whole 20 to hit your parry DC.
No.
Overdrive.
Close, but no cigar.
She's going to go fatigued and try it again.
Rude.
With a 27 to hit that time.
That's a heck of a pencil. Me and my bruised self are gonna roll a toughness save. I
Please
guess.
give me a will save, actually.
What?
Yeah, she
With a pencil?
With a pencil.
That's rude. 23.
You are fine. Barely.
Barely. Yes.
she's
So-
filled in the scantotron with completely.
No, she's filling in the dots.
So Overdrive, she stabs his pencil up into your Achilles tendon, up to the eraser.
Oh.
And
Wait,
you,
I thought I was fine.
you are fine.
Oh. That doesn't sound fine at all.
And you go, ow, 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 ow. And you feel, you looking at the wound, you see there's these black cracks that sort of spread out from the injection site. But you're able to to will them to go back into the pencil.
Oh, I was about to have to chainsaw my foot off, wasn't I?
You were.
Oh.
Man, overdrive with the peg leg would be the best
No.
end scenario of this
Can you
adventure.
imagine how awful that would sound? Why does the spacer have a peg leg? Make it stop.
Everybody outside, you are swarmed by
What?
Deadite Tomans.
Oh no.
That's so wrong. That is so wrong.
We have undead.
These ones are going to break into the cabin.
That's what I call rude.
We have undead, and I just want to scream, undead!
So that's going to be one attack on Bowman. And they're just every bit as nasty as the Deadites in Ash vs. Evil Dead. They're just sneering and jarring at you. They come running out of the woods in their little orange tunics, and they're coming at you with these claws, Bowman, but you're able to get out of the way. Centuria, what's your impervious toughness, Centuria?
Impervious toughness is 12.
Oh, so you're fine. They come out and they start scratching at you, but you're able to resist it because you're impervious. And then since you're flying, Resonant, they run out and they both lift their little hands up to you with their little claws, and they're going to mind blast you.
Okay.
So I need a will save DC 21.
We'll save DC 21. It's a 20.
So you take a bruise.
Okay.
And they go, and they high five each other.
I give them that look that Ash gives them with the whole little
Teen Centuria lets out a shriek as the little Tomans explode through the window where she and Dave are. And she's going to come out in a sheet and say, "What's going on?"
just a sheet.
That's uncomfortable.
And she says, "Davey, what are you doing?" And she looks back to Davey in the room where he was, and she looks back at Overdrive, and she is very confused.
Wait till she sees me.
I went emo? How the heck did this happen?
Oh shit.
She's like, "We came to this cabin to have a nice time." And she'll pick up this table and try to smash one of this group of little Tomans.
At least she's being helpful.
Yeah.
She hasn't turned evil yet.
Deadite curse hasn't gotten her.
She misses.
Oh my god.
So she picks up the table with one arm, slams it down, and the two little Tomans go, and they go scuttling all over the floor. And she'll use quickness to change into her costume real quick. Bowman.
Okay, so the last thing he heard before everything hit the fan was Seven screaming. So his plan was kind of to go into the cabin, but now he finds himself faced with these mini zombie demon dudes. So,
Hate to see it.
Any zombie? Yeah, damn it.
mini zombie demon dudes.
Yes. That's exactly where I was going.
Probably not the smart thing. The smart thing to do would be to fight these things, but I feel like he's gonna follow his heart for a moment there. The facade's gonna crack, and he's gonna follow the sound of Seven's voice. Yeah, I'm gonna go in the cabin. I'm gonna move action into the cabin, and then. So, what do I see at this point?
You see that Seven is on the ground stabbing Overdrive in the leg with a demon face. Deathgate and Mortis are engaged in mortal combat with the Soul Vault open. Resonant, the teen Resonant, also appears to be attacking Overdrive.
Without a demon face.
Without a demon face.
Okay. Deathgate's got his own thing going on. For sure not going to attack Seven. Teen Shuria's on our side for now, so I guess eyes on, he has his eyes on Seven. He's just gonna shoot an arrow without looking. Let's go for a bola arrow because it's kind of a tight space for an explosive.
Boom.
Go for it. Explode everything.
No. Yeah, we'll try with the non-lethal stuff first. Okay, here we go. 22 to hit.
Awesome. 22 will. Who are you aiming at?
Oh, Rezo Net Teen. Rezo Teen. Teens in it. I don't know. Come back around to me and I'll think of something.
22 will hit, and it's resisted by dodge.
Yep.
Wow, she's immobile and defenseless.
So
Nice.
he just comes in like not even looking, like twang 7. What the hell? Why do you look like that? What's wrong with you?
Her face goes back to normal, and she says, "It's terrible, Fletch. These kids brought me here, and they experimented on me with their magic recording devices, and you have to hurt them for me."
I'm gonna get you out of here.
No!
Oh no.
It's lying to you.
Who are you gonna believe, the ghost who got 7 killed, or me?
Oh,
Oh, ouch.
dude, bro.
Ouch.
Stop it.
He definitely he definitely has a conflicted look on his face. He is actually struggling with this decision.
Regular resident.
Okay, I would like to make an assessment of the Toman mini demon dudes. 23.
You're able to determine that they are a lower power level than you, and you can get 2 of their exact numbers.
Do they have a weakness?
They do not seem to have a weakness.
Okay. Give me their toughness save.
Their toughness is a 4.
Toughness is a 4. Perfect. Resonant will basically look down at these guys and say, undead, huh? Let's try a little bit of life force. See how you like that. And she'll pull on the power of her malachite, which makes her eyes take on a teal hue, and her hair becomes the color of emeralds. And she is going to use Radiant Waves, a perception area damage effect against everything she can see, and she can select out her allies.
Wow.
So,
That's rude.
it is.
So perception area, I don't get a save for that. Just toughness for all of them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say with Resonant's current field of view, you can see into the cabin room as well. So anyone in there you want to affect with it, you can also affect with it.
Okay. I'll just go after the Toman ones right now, because I don't know what's happening between everything else.
Oh, you annihilate those groups of Toman minions. What happens?
So this basically blast of kind of greenish emerald energy kind of radiates out from Gemma, and it's usually the energy she uses to heal things, and she's using it against the undead as a way to basically counteract all of that negative energy that they've built up. And it's just a force wave that kind of pushes out and blows through all of the Deadite Tomans.
They cease snickering at you when you
Like,
immolate
boom.
them.
And Resonant goes, that felt good.
Do you want to fly anywhere else, Resonant, or are you happy hanging out there?
I will head up to the door to now see in. And I will end there.
Excellent. Centuria with a 9.
All the guys in the cabin are still there?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Does takedown 2 count for them?
It does. They're minions.
Okay, she's gonna try to do that. So she'll fly in past overdrive, go to this first one.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Dismember them.
See how it goes. 25.
Yeah, 25 will hit.
DC 27.
Would you believe me if I said I can't roll a 27?
I'd be happy about that.
Why am I now picturing invincible?
Go over here.
Somehow
This
I'm seeing.
cabin isn't yours to conquer.
I'm imagining Centuria as the Doom Marine. Rip and tear.
Does 18 hit, Alex?
It does hit.
Woo!
That's all the
then-
minions.
And then can she just like yell out at like Resonant and Seven, like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, I mean, you can punch somebody if you want.
I don't want to punch anybody.
She's stabbing me in the foot with a pencil.
But I will. I'm gonna.
Get her.
Okay, can I fly over to where Overdrive is and just like grab the pencil from her grasp and like throw it?
Yeah, you can try to disarm her if you want. Go ahead
Okay.
and make a close combat check to hit.
A what?
Unarmed check to hit.
Okay. 28.
Oh, okay.
I crit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then it's an opposed strength check.
That's what you get for stabbing me.
Oh, so I have to roll for strength?
Yeah.
Oh, I only got a 19
I got a 2.
against 2.
Winner.
So yeah, you sort of reach down, you yank the pencil out of her hand. Are you gonna do anything with it, or are you just gonna hold on to it?
She's gonna throw it across the room, like outside. Like I want it to go through a wall outside. And then she's gonna just scream at Seven, "What are you doing?"
She will cry out in terror and say, "Fletch, please! Please don't let them hurt me anymore."
I'm not gonna let them hurt you. I just need you to calm down and stop stabbing the fast guy.
Overdrive, roll fortitude save.
Fortitude,
Zap.
here it comes. 23.
Oh, you're good.
Oh,
thunder
the
comes
lightning
down.
came back.
Yeah, the
Yep.
lightning came back.
I'm thinking like there was a last scrape of the pencil. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh no, it's the lightning. Not that that's much better, man.
It's very, very frightening.
To me.
I see what you did there.
What would you like to do, Overdrive?
Well, I'm gonna zip around the house, see what's up. You dog. Man,
Find the book. It looks like a face.
it looks like a what? All right, so I'll go zip into the house with my quickness 10, looking for the book with a face on it.
Where are
Like
you
a
looking in the
perception
house?
With quickness 10, all over the house. It's
Oh, no.
not that big a cabin, right?
On the first level, it's not.
Oh, you're not funny. At all. You're not funny at all.
Give me an investigation check to see if you find a trap door.
Oh, investigation. 3!
You have thoroughly searched the first level of the house.
Why are you even looking around?
There does not appear to be a
It's not
Necronomicon up here.
You dog.
Every
Yeah,
time you go back into the room.
He's distracted by the fact that he got lucky. Sort of.
It wasn't even him.
I'm living vicariously through action figures of my younger self, whatever it is. I'm living vicariously.
Yeah, little teen over Dave sees you run in the room with super speed, and he sort of shrieks a little bit.
Voice cracking.
Man up, bro.
I love this scene.
You're not friends with my dad, are you?
What? Hey, you little jerk. Man, I just backtalked myself. I don't even like this anymore.
Slow down, Grandpa.
Oh,
I can't keep up with you.
I'm 24, you little shit. You can't even shave yet. Be quiet. Grandpa.
Don't hit the old person. Don't hit the old person.
Yeah, what is Overteen gonna do? Ovalteen's gonna run over here.
Ovaltine? Man. You're not old enough to make that joke, GM. You just better settle down over there. Drink your Ovaltine? A crummy commercial?
He'll run out and see. This situation is just too much for him to process. He's gonna run out and he's just gonna look around and be like, Centuria, what's happening?
Find the fucking book, Overdrive.
I looked and didn't find it anywhere.
Did you look in the basement?
What basement? It's a cabin. Cabins don't have basements.
It's got a root cellar, and overdrive will run downstairs.
A root cellar? Who built this cabin?
And overdrive, adult overdrive, you hear younger overdrive scream when he goes downstairs.
Well,
He
that
does
can't
not
be
come
good.
back up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Does this mean I'm gonna? I look to see if I start to fade out.
Yeah, I'm
Is
like,
this
what if
mean
he
I'm
just
gonna
start fading away?
No.
Wait, you
time
put an X on
travel.
him. Is he dead?
Oh,
Oh no.
He's in the basement. I don't know what's down there.
Oh no.
What?
Then you shouldn't have put an X on it.
That's disconcerting.
Teen Resonant is immobilized and defenseless by Bowman.
Sure you are.
She says, I don't know what your game is, mister, but leave Seven alone.
I'm trying to help her. She was
Bet you're one of
screaming when I
those
came in
demons.
here. Do I look like a demon to you? Have you ever seen a demon use a bow?
Wow.
Yes, actually, we have seen a demon use a bow.
Yes.
Okay, well, I didn't figure that you would have a answer to that very specific question.
She gets a
Artemis
20 to
Requiem,
hit you with an ice javelin.
6-issue miniseries, 2002.
That happened on the stream. They fought a demon with a bow.
Multiple demon babies
Yeah.
with a bow.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, that was bad.
Is this a range thing or a
Yeah,
melee
dodge
thing?
DC. Yep.
My dodge DC, my dodge is 12, so that is 22 you would need.
You're good. So she shoots out this ice javelin. You're able to avoid it. Mortis.
Someone take out this little shit version of me. I'm gonna goes to the floor and go in the fucking basement and see if I can find a damn book.
Mortis is unhappy.
Mortis is pissed off by baby Mortis.
Baby Mortis. Baby Mortis. No, that shouldn't happen. I'm sorry.
No, that shouldn't happen.
That was bad.
We can tell you work with kids.
Painfully obvious, isn't it?
Yes.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check when you face to the floor, Mortis.
I would like to point out that I'm still in a ghostly form.
Can't kill him yet.
Effects insubstantial.
Oh, I didn't want to be the one to say it. That's what Andy's here for.
23.
With a 23, as you face down into the floor, you do see very quickly the last little bit of tiny overdrive's life as this massive demon in the basement swallows him up and belches out just a shining elevator amount of blood. It appears to be sort of wrapped all the way around the root cellar. It's just this big, bloated, almost larva fly thing, and you see it has Toman's face on the end of it. You do find the Necronomicon. It seems to be nestled in the fat folds of this large demon.
Team Churia is gonna be so upset.
I'm going to blast the hell out of this demon. A 23 to hit.
23 will hit the big, scary...
26 DC.
Oh, no.
As a side note, I actually have the effects insubstantial on my powers.
It's true. So that will cause a bruise to the big, scary demon.
Makes it Deathgate's turn.
Yeah, Deathgate. What is Deathgate gonna do? Deathgate's like, man, I hate it when I do that. And he is going to actually float over here to the immobilized and defenseless Resonant teen, and he's going to bite her. You see the skull mask that he has, the actual teeth on the mask separate, and he comes down and bites.
He bites who?
Teen Resonant. And he gets a crit because that's what happens when they're immobilized and defenseless.
Thanks.
So Resident Teen's looking for a 27. Resident Teen gets an 8.
Oh no.
Ow.
So that's a difference of 19. Resident Teen is no more. Resident Teen is bitten all the way to death.
Dang.
Sheesh.
How did that feel, Andy?
Painful.
And Deathgate looks around. There's just blood dripping off of the mask that he's wearing. He looks hungrily at Centuria. He says, "Come on, Seven, let's finish these fools." And Seven will look sort of longingly at Bowman and say, "Please, please get me out of here before anybody hurts me."
I'm trying, but your friends are acting a little weird.
Teen
Like a lot weird.
Little sus.
Teen Centuria is going to fly over and punch Deathgate.
Yeah.
Purple is sus.
And she will miss Teen Deathgate. She flies over, slams her fist into the wall behind him, just missing Overdrive.
King Centuria sucks.
Bowman.
Okie doke. Yeah, let's.
This is your chance to kill me, or a version of me.
That is exactly what's going through his head.
There
I'm just deciding which arrow to use.
Come on, you know you want to be the explosive arrow.
I do, but I shouldn't.
No.
Be
Now
like,
I'm
eat
in
this.
here.
No, I'm gonna do.
Help me.
Probably.
Help me.
God.
Help me, Obi-Wan Bone know me.
Okay, probably Peerless Shot. Yeah, he's going for damage instead of stun after seeing this guy, like, eat a face. A face that he
That's
had
a big
alt.
turn-up.
I swallow your soul. I swallow your soul.
He does feel kind of bad for immobilizing teens in it, so... But yeah, Peerless Shot, probably multi-attack?
Yeah, it is multi-attack.
Yes.
You got a 32.
Ow.
So that will give you +5 damage on Little Deathgate.
So he's just going to take out, like, 3 arrows, string them all at once, and then fire.
And that's a 24 on the damage. I got a 13, so that's a stagger on Deathgate. What happens, Bowman?
I actually would like to use a hero point so I can use my extra effort to go again.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna keep shooting arrows at this guy, and then depending on how that goes, I'll describe what happens. But yeah, here's more Ow.
You got more hero points.
Do it.
hang on. First, there's the one I used for my effort, and then, what the heck? I got an extra one. Sure, I'll roll that again. I don't want this guy to eat my face, or Seven's face.
I mean, or Centurias, but okay.
Yeah.
I love how he's non-committal about that.
I'm picturing Bowman pulling back his bow with like 7 arrows in it.
That is another 32 because you spent a hero point for that reroll.
Yeah, and I rolled a 6 in that, so yes.
All right,
Ow.
how do you want to take him out?
Again, just like a furious volley of arrows. Partially because that guy just ate someone, but also he is thinking about 10 years ago when another certain Deathgate sort of, according to what he knows of the incident, he does sort of put the blame, on the entire team, really. But he did hear from the story, it sounded like Deathgate lost control of the Soul Vault, so it's kind of personal.
Fair.
I shoot him to death, but it's personal. I love it. All right, adult resident.
Adult Resident is going to make an insight check to see what the heck's going on more. Because Seven's basically just been cowering, but Overdrive was talking about her stabbing him with a pencil. So she's very confused as to what's going on and wants to be very sure of her next action. It's a 19.
Gotta step out for a minute. Be right back.
You're looking at a 7 as she's sort of lying on the ground trying to get Bowman's attention, and you think that this is insidious in nature, that she is attempting to trick Bowman into getting close.
Okay. And I will... Let's see here. I will have Resonant... Basically, she will switch to the Black Onyx. And she will say, Bowman, that's not 7. Trust me. I would know.
Gemma,
And
how can you say that?
Because I can see through you, monster. And she's going to put up a... I'm going to put on a Resonant Riposte on everybody but 7.
Excellent.
So, 7 can't see the magical swords swirling around everybody.
But there is a deflect up in case she tries anything fishy.
Yep.
Adult Centuria.
So, adult Centuria heard little Davy yell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she'll fly to the basement.
And you see Mortis tangling with this massive larva Toman-shaped worm demon. And you see the book in its folds.
Oh. And she gonna... Is there anything substantial that she can throw at it? She doesn't really want to touch it.
I mean, there's not really anything I can think of unless you can describe something that's down there.
The only thing I was thinking of is like a bed, and I don't think it'd be that good. So I'm gonna hit it. I will do... Do I want to do that? No, I'm just gonna hit it regularly. Ooh, I'm gonna spend one of my hero points because I haven't used one yet today. And then I'll try it again. 19.
19 will hit.
Okay, that's good because I rolled an 11. So then DC 27.
It gets a 31 on the toughness save.
Shut up! Stop rolling nat 20s.
My bad.
Do I wanna... Can I go fatigued and go again?
Yeah, you sure can.
Do I have to use a hero point for that?
No, not if you go fatigued.
Okay, I'm gonna go fatigued and I'm gonna hit it again.
Surge.
21 that time.
That'll hit.
27. Haha!
There you go. That's what you're supposed to roll.
Ow.
Nat 1.
Man. Oh, I forgot to include the bruise too, so that's actually a difference of 16.
Mm-hmm.
Which destroys it. Centuria, what happens?
Yeah. What happens when you kill Dave? She just goes in there and she just starts like letting her fist fly as fast as she can. She's just like hitting it over and over and over again. And the book just sort of like falls onto the floor as he dies.
Excellent. And as he dies, the book does sort of let out this scream, and it seals itself back up. And everybody who's on the first level, you see 7 sort of begin to pop and fizz, and she melts into the ground.
No, no, no! This is more magic crap. This is a ton of magic.
Almost
Do we have the book?
prophetically, Centuria is the sole survivor.
Yeah. Yeah. That's yeah.
I feel bad just leaving her here.
Are the other teen versions of us gone?
They are gone.
Okay. I'm gonna reach out for the book with my ethereal grasp because I don't actually want to touch it.
Good choice.
Because it's an evil fucking book. And pull it up close so we can take it with us.
Are
Awesome.
there any Toman totems left to grab?
There are a few. They almost look like they've been fossilized on the ground outside where you obliterated them,
Okay.
or would Centuria smash them.
Resonant's the one that killed the ones outside.
Yep.
Yeah, the ones that Resonant dusted or blasted,
Incinerated.
bathed in holy fire.
Yes. Holy Nova Bomb. Ow.
Centuria wants to talk to Team Centuria.
And Resident wants to talk to Bowman.
Mortis is gonna come floating up from the basement holding the evil book of darkness.
Go ahead, Cat.
I just want to ask, like, are you real?
She kind of looks at you with a look that sort of looks through you. And you hear in a voice that isn't quite Teen Centuria's. Says, I'm as real as anything in this world is.
So no. Then.
And you notice as she's looking through you, she goes over to the nightstand on the bed, and she picks up a tiny Overdrive action figure.
You're not supposed to have that yet.
They're not supposed to be dead yet. And with that thought in your head, she sort of fades away.
Oh man.
Creepy.
I didn't enjoy that. Okay. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, Bowman's just taking a moment to collect himself. He's like trying to look for something to hold all the destroyed Tomans, but he's mostly just taking a breath.
Bowman, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. We've got a job to do, so let's just do it and get out of here.
I get the sense that that's not all that's on your mind.
You might be onto something there, sure, but right now I can't think about that. We've got to get these things to the wizard so we can save his realm or whatever, and then go save that planet or whatever, and then I can get back to Earth where things make sense.
I found a lot of the times stuff on Earth doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe that's because I'm not from Earth, but...
Oh, that's... I don't think I do that, but...
I didn't either.
Hope you're enjoying your stay, I guess.
I am not. I'm not having a good time.
I'm not having a good time. When Seven died, I kind of lost my tether. And I'm finding it again with everybody, but I guess that saved for a little bit later too. If you'll tell me yours.
Maybe. I just saw what looked like her melt, which is really, really not good for my psyche right now, especially, no offense, being around all of you. So I don't know that I want to talk about all of that just yet.
It's the second time I've seen her disappear.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. You were there and I wasn't.
I see.
Ooh, we got somebody who's gonna out angst Andy.
I am so uncomfortable.
Sorry for what it's worth. She'll reach down and like pick up a rickety old battered milk crate to put the fossilized Tomans in, and she'll just kind of walk away and start putting the Tomans in the milk crate to carry back to Toman. Kind of leaving Bowman to think about what she said.
Mostly brooding, but
Batman.
Yeah, mostly CW Arrow style brooding.
Oh. We don't have a salmon ladder for you to
What
see
a
through.
specific, what a
That's why I
specific
have to
type
get
of
back
brooding.
to Earth for. That's where the salmon ladder is.
Oh my god.
You failed the 7. I mean,
Oh, no. No.
Oh, I was saving that.
You're all hurting my face.
I'm fairly certain we broke Cat about a half hour ago.
True.
All right, so you all gather up. Mortis, is there anything you wanted to do before we move on? Or
I'm
overdrive?
just keeping an eye on the tome and basically making sure it's secure but not too close.
Yeah, it does kind of fix its face on whoever is the closest to it. And you see it seems to like be wanting to reach out and bite somebody if it can, but you're holding it away with telekinesis.
Reach out, bite face.
Wow. Oh my god.
Anyway.
I used to like this movie too.
I like the third one better. But that's me.
I liked this one better than the last one.
Back to Toman. With the Toman. And the book.
All right. Back to Toman with the tomes. And the Tomans.
Yep.
Say that 10 times fast. So you all make your way back to the central hub of the archive, and you see Toman is there. It looks like he's sort of cleaning things up, moving things around. He's got Scribner re-alphabetizing and re-chronologizing everything. He sees you coming by. He says, "Oh, great. That's the last of them, I think." And he will swallow them up. And he resumes his full height of about 10 feet tall.
Sorry, those ones got a little toasty.
You know what? I kind of preferred them cooked this time. Raw was a little rough.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, not an image I needed.
So, the Liberty League. Thank you for helping me pull myself together. I assume you have questions.
Maybe a couple.
Well, as I discussed, I am willing to give you all a chance to look at the Sourcebook, to ask one question each as a reward for helping me with this situation. Now that I've pulled myself together, I'll be able to assist the Furions with their attack on Tarvon.
Is it possible to save the netherworld that Una's magic is being siphoned from? Without... because they wanted to destroy it.
He looks at you and he says, "Is that the question you want to ask the book, or are you asking me?"
I'm asking you. I have another question that I'd like to ask the book. I saw something when we were in the Nexus that I need to know more about.
It is possible that they will be able to triumph over the forces at play on that planet. Daedalus has a pretty good plan, but I can't say anything for certain.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And he kind of looks at all of you. He says, "Well, shall we?
All right, let's ask a book a question so we can get back to the rest of our friends."
Yeah.
Excellent. And he will take you into the deepest parts of the archive. You see, he's sort of leading the way through a number of different hallways and book corridors. You can hear stories playing out organically as they're going. And he takes you into this central chamber. in the middle of which is this glowing blue force field. He moves up to it and he lowers the force field, and sitting on this dais is a red book with blue binding that shows a number of different characters on it.
That.
And
Do be any more meta, Alex?
he takes you up to the source book.
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess I should show the folks at home what the source book
Yes,
looks like.
yes. You need to show the
Oh
folks at
my
home the meta source book.
So he takes them up to the source book. And he opens it, he flips it around a little bit, and he says, okay, who wants to go first?
Who's Steve Kenson?
Is that your question?
No.
He's the master of all master mages.
Centuria will go first. She'll just step on up. How do we defeat Una so that what happened in my timeline doesn't happen here?
So you open the book and you focus on that question, and beams of light start to appear and flood your senses. And you get quite a bit of information, actually.
Overcoming her fort save.
Right. No need for a fort save this time. You're sort of overwhelmed with this information, and you hear in your mind the names of a few supervillains. You hear the name Hell Queen, Factor 4, Toy Boy, and Malador the Mystic.
Malvador?
Malador.
He's one of the chipmunks, I think.
Elton Simon Malador.
I'm sorry. It's late. I'm getting punchy.
Much for me.
And the last thing that you sort of hear as you're sort of going through all of these different names, it says you have to separate Seven from Una.
Oh.
And spring a trap that was set by Eldritch.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, you do get a lot of flashes of different different names and different locations and stuff like that.
Okay.
And Toman will look around and he says, who's next?
Bowman, do you want to go next?
Yeah, let's get this over with. Just to be clear, we didn't hear any of the answers, right?
Correct.
Did we hear the question being asked? Was it like was
You did
Centuria
hear the
asking out
question
loud?
being asked, yes.
Okay.
Centuria sort of went rigid for a second, and her eyes rolled into the back of her head, and she had glowing eyes for a second.
Okay. So yeah, he'll step up to this book, just sort of looking down at it skeptically. He'll say, okay, well, if you're an all-knowing, all-seeing book, I'm sure you already know what I want to ask, but if I was there, would it have made a difference?
The book sort of vibrates for a second in your hand, and it says no.
That question hurt my feelings.
Stupid book anyways. All right, whoever's up next, go ahead. He's just gonna
This is
walk
the deluxe
off.
version. All right, I guess I'll stroll up to the book. So, what can be done about the threat that death race poses to the wellspring of velocity?
The book sort of floats in your hand and it vibrates for a moment, and you start to
Getting it.
see the wellspring flowing around you and into the book, and that darkness that's in you, it sort of emerges from inside you, and it permeates into the wellspring and down into the book, and the book sort of vibrates in your hand for a moment, and it says, "You must infect him and win the race."
Well, for the book keeps getting text messages from the universe.
It's have a nifty ringtone, I think. All right, I'll sort of wander away from the book, shaking my head like.
I'll grab Resident before she goes up. Is there something you need me to ask the book?
No, you have to ask your question.
I
I've
know.
got one.
But I didn't know if there was something we need to get an end to this. I want to make sure we get the answers we might need.
My question was going to be selfish, but I can give that up. I can ask what we need to end this. Get the answer you want.
Yep. I just want to make sure there wasn't anything else we needed. I think Centurion already asked how we can stop Una, so.
Okay. No, I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And I guess Mortis will walk up to the book.
It is hovering expectantly in front of you.
Reach out for whatever I have to do, and we'll ask the book. The life of the man I love was cut short. Is there a way I can bring him back?
Yes. There's a solution in the Nerian Nexus. But it is dangerous. And it will sort of flash some information to you. You're sort of passing through the halls of the Nerian Nexus down into the museum where you find Dracula and Devil Ray. And you fled through a couple of different display cases until you come to this. It looks like a big clay jar that has a smiling demon face on it, and a few Mandarin characters written around the circle that seals the jar shut.
And I'll step away.
Gemma will walk up to the book when Mortis has stepped away, and she'll put her hand on his shoulder and kind of give it a squeeze as she passes him, and she'll step up to the book. Something's happening to my home, to Lafondie. Is there anything I can do to stop it?
The book sort of hovers in your hands for a moment and it vibrates. And it says, "Lafondie must have a master mage, and your uncle must die."
So much for cryptic.
Hey. And she'll kind of she'll pull back from the book when she gets her answer, and she doesn't look happy, but she's kind of like, she looks resigned to something.
And Toman will put the blue force field up around the source book one more time. He'll say, "Well, I hope you were able to find some information that can assist you in your travels." I have one last piece of insight to give you. I've been able to connect with the outside world again. And I will tell you that the Freedom League is in danger on that world. Faces a danger by the name of Darkstar.
Oh no. That's Nova's old name.
And I think that's a good place for us to stop this week's
Flip.
shenanigans.
What does it mean?
Exactly.
Oh no.
Oh man, it's even worse being on this side of the cliffhangers.
So, thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight. I had a great time with our superhero shenanigans. It's always fun. Yeah, the bad guys are, the heroes were able to get some answers from the source book and some other, wild stuff. And we got to see a couple of teenagers get eaten by demons, so that was fun.
I wanted to say something about fast food, but I couldn't find a moment to squeeze it in.
Oh,
Poor Ovaltine.
Messed up.
Well played. Well played.
Yeah, so I want to give the heroes a chance to say goodbye and plug anything they want to plug before I make some announcements and we get out of here for the night. What about starting with Kevin? Sorry.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, there's lots of great shows coming up. I guess the finale of Wasteland Wednesday, but then a new show starting. There's Werewolf. Tune in. There's lots of great stuff to see here. It's good to have Calvin here with us as a guest. It's always good to have guest stars. Keeps us on our toes, right?
Definitely.
Well, we haven't been disappointed with any guest stars either. Everybody's doing a great job with the characters
It has been awesome.
that I've been giving them that they haven't even chosen.
And Jace Kestrel, who is not a big fan of Bowman, is giving you props, so that's legit right there.
I do appreciate that.
So yeah, it's another great show. It was great being here. We'll see you all next week. Over to Jonesy.
Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I will be back tomorrow night along with my amazing pack for a new episode of Born of Rage, dealing with the shenanigans of their past selves and what they've done and their ancestors, coming back to haunt them in the present day. Should be lots of creepy fun. Other than that, we have lots of other great shows, and props to our guest star for killing me, sort of. Maybe.
Only a little, sort of.
It's good therapy.
But yeah, looking forward to that. We have lots of really cool things coming up, and super excited for it.
Okay, my turn. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It was awesome. I always love Monday nights. As for anything that I need to talk about, I guess I'll talk about Fallout on Wednesdays. If you enjoyed tonight, you'll probably enjoy Fallout as well with Alex and Calvin and I. We have a great time, and it's our last episode, so come out. Other than that, it was really fun playing tonight, and I'm just going to go ahead and pass it off to Andy.
Cool. Yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining us for this evening's adventure, and hope you guys had a wonderful time. We enjoy putting this stuff out for you. We would love to have you on our Discord. We will answer questions that we can answer if you guys want to post over there and be, Discordy with us. Be on the lookout for new episodes of Storyforge. They should be coming out within the next month when we get to some new content that's beginning to roll out on the channel. Don't forget to tune in to the rest of the shows we have this week. And if you haven't watched any of Fallout, we'll go find it on YouTube and then catch the finale on Wednesday because it's going to be post-apocalyptic.
Nice.
Go ahead, Calvin.
Okay, well, first off, I just want to say thanks for having me. Had a ton of fun doing this. The very, very broody, very dramatic guy. So I don't know. I hope I end up on here again sometime because I want to make everyone feel terrible. But yeah, you can also find me over, of course, on Wednesday for Wasteland Wednesdays, playing some Fallout. This is going to be the last, like our finale episode. Last episode had a ton of dramatic twists that I have not recovered from. Um, so if you want to see how that story ends, you can see the other character I'm playing on here that has an obsession that he latches onto over his own sense, over his own common sense. Then you can see me there. And also, I am, of course, on the Win with Dice channel, uploading weekly GM tips and game recaps and stuff, just to, again, help get people into GMing. New episode, it goes up every Wednesday, so you can check us out there at 12 noon. And I think that's about everything.
Awesome. Yeah, well, thank you, everybody, once again for hanging out with us. As mentioned, please tune in for Werewolf, please tune in for Fallout, and check out our podcast, Something Dragons, on Friday nights. Jace Kestrel is somebody else that we should bring on as a guest if I can find the right character for him to play, because that would be so much fun.
Not a shapeshifter, just saying.
He's so good as Martian Manhunter, though.
I know. You've been warned.
But yeah, next week we'll be back here trying to rescue the Freedom League from a former teammate of the Liberty League. So that'll be a whole lot of fun. Yeah, we should be cruising through the rest of the terminus here very soon. Once we get out of the terminus, we're going to hit the ground running and get back to some more Netherwar stuff. So thank you, everybody who's been hanging out with us. I will say I have one more announcement. After our Fallout stream ends this Wednesday, the following 2 Wednesdays we have a special Call of Cthulhu one-shot that's being GM'd by our friend Bridget. She's wonderful and fantastic, and if you want to have a spooktacular time, please hang out with us for a couple of Wednesdays. And then on May the 5th, we'll be debuting a brand new show called Monster of the Week. That is being GM'd by our good friend Will. That's going to be a very Buffy and Charmed and Monster of the Week sort of feel. It's going to be a whole lot of fun for everybody who's involved with that. And that'll be the first streaming show that I'm not directly involved in. So that'll be... I'm excited to give that up, but I'm nervous. But they're going to do a great job. As always, please continue to wear your mask, make good choices, be a hero, and let's find somebody to raid.
Right.
Who's playing something that's not D&D? That's the question.
Well, it looks like Onyx Path is playing a Weird West game.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. That sounds fun. The Weird West.
Yep.
All right, well, we will go ahead and raid the Onyx Path. Everybody have a good night. We will see you next time.
Boy.